I know it's been such a roller coaster for you over your career, a bunch of teams, the whole process maybe getting a little bit in the way. I'm just curious, your thoughts on going from so many team to team. Does that make it easier when there is a transition? Because sort of been there, seen that, done it? Or is it still an adjustment for you all these years into the business to have to move on yet again?
I think that kind of comes with the game, the business sometimes. I have moved around a few times, not by choice, but I just have because that's the NBA sometimes. But it's always kind of tough to move, especially with my family, my kids.
Mhm.
But sometimes you just gotta do it for the right situation.
And when you looked at the Heat, I'm sure there were a bunch of teams who would have been interested in your skill set, especially with your versatility and your veteranship. What made you decide that, hey, if I have to move on, this is the team? What do you think you can deliver that the team needs?
Uh, I just admired the Heat culture from afar, and then I talked to Spo right before I made my decision, and we had a great conversation, and I think that's the real reason I picked the team. And I just felt like I could fit in. I think what I bring, I could just be a role player and help out, help winning.
And then the last question for me is, it just seemed weird last year in the Knicks. We know Tibbs likes to go with a few players and play them the entire game. You
Yeah.
finally get your chance in that Pacer series. You show what you can do. You have the big games. How frustrating is it for a guy like you who knows he can do it and just needs an opportunity? And yet there have been times when that opportunity hasn't been there. What's that balance like for you? Is sort of put me in, coach.
Just be professional. It's not really no balance. I've been in that situation before, so just be ready, be professional. The game. You never know what's gonna happen in the game, so you just always gotta be ready. So that's why I pride myself being always ready at any time.
All right, welcome aboard. Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Right up next, we're going to go with Anthony Chiang, Miami Hero. Go ahead.
Hey Alec, welcome to Miami.
Appreciate it.
Just kind of going off Ira's question, they're just pure basketball, like just your skill set. How do you feel like you could help this roster? Just knowing kind of the strengths and maybe weaknesses when you look at the Heat roster.
Just my versatility. Feel like I can play a couple of positions and be able to shoot, space the floor for other guys. To get in the paint. I think that those two skills will help out a lot.
And then, do you have any prior relationships with any guys on the roster, beforehand, or
I played with Jay Rich and K Love, so I know those guys a little bit. So
did you reach out to them before to kind of get their guidance in signing with Miami, or was that just after you signed, you reached out to them?
I haven't talked to both of them yet, but I'm sure I will in the coming days. But when I make my decision, I just know that it was here when I did it.
Awesome, thank you.
No problem.
Next, Zachary Weinberger, Clutch Points. Go ahead.
Hey, Alec, welcome to Miami again. As everybody said, just kind of wanted to ask you about how you feel you can complement such players as like a Bam Adebayo and a Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero. What have you seen from those guys in terms of playing with them, and how do you feel you can help them out?
Just I think I can space the floor. All three of them are very elite. So I think I just play my role and help out any way I can. Just play off them.